What exactly is it that makes an animal truly wild? Why are we able to domesticate some species but not others? And finally, what are the differences between a domestic animal and a wild animal? Next, we compare the dog and the wolf. Here we see a gray wolf, one of the world's top predators. It strikes fear in the hearts of animals and men. Here we see a Chihuahua, cute as can be, the perfect family pet. But amazingly, this tiny creature shares 99% of its DNA with the wolf. In fact, all domestic dogs are directly descended from this fearsome predator.
You can breed a wolf with a domestic dog and they can have a fertile offspring.
Most scientists agree that dogs were first domesticated about 14,000 years ago. But the question still remains, exactly how were they domesticated? One of the more interesting theories states that humans didn't domesticate dogs at all. Instead, dogs domesticated themselves. They did so by scavenging on scraps of human food. Gradually, these dogs became accustomed to human contact, and their once inborn fear of humans turned into an inborn reliance.
Get back.
Today, there are about 400 breeds of domestic dog, many of which look nothing like their wolf ancestors.
Domestic dogs look so different from the wolf because they were all bred with a specific purpose in mind. It really doesn't take a lot to change certain characteristics in the dog. It might just be one or two different generations, and then all of a sudden you end up with a totally different breed.
The wolf's survival depends on its ability to hunt large animals. For this reason, evolution has endowed it with a larger and more muscular body than the average dog. Wolves also tend to have longer legs than dogs. The long legs give them a longer stride, which enables them to run faster and for longer distances than your average pooch. There are also differences in the teeth. Most dogs, with their steady diet of kibble, have relatively weak molars. Wolves are frequently called upon to crush bone. Despite their obvious anatomical differences, dogs and wolves still remain remarkably similar from a genetic perspective. So the next time you come across a wolf, maybe treat it with a little more respect. For it is the great-grandfather, the closest living relative to man's best friend. Coming up, you'll meet a monster dog that was made to take down the wolf. Plus, you'll find out what this strange-looking pooch was really bred for, right here on Animal Science.